On a perfect, almost achingly beautiful late summer morning in early September 2001.
And there was a release of heat that was off the scale.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that actually it collapsed like the way it did. Like everyone else, it was totally out of your human capacity to digest it and absorb it.
And chaos, most of this chaos on some mathematical level is happening. You can't even describe it physically because it was too big, too chaotic. And chaos, mostly just chaos on some mathematical level was happening. You can't even describe it physically because it was too big, too chaotic. It was a cataclysmic release. You can't even describe it physically because it was too big, too chaotic. It was a cataclysmic release. and it released back into the city in 10 seconds in each case. The surprising thing to me has always been how concentrated it was. They came straight down as if they were aimed directly at their foundations. And of course, anything that was directly underneath no longer existed afterward.
And so the term signature was coined because it represented the characteristic pattern, in this case, of elements, toxins, and materials that were always present and were never seen anywhere else.
And there was a release of heat that was off the scale. Fires ignited. Then there was a release of heat that was off the scale. Fires ignited. Crushing, tearing was going on. And chaos, mostly because chaos on some mathematical level was happening. You can't even describe it physically because it was too big, too chaotic. It was a cataclysmic release.
We saw a lot of unusual things at times in the microscope, and in regular situations when you would be looking at an abatement project, the fibers that you looked at would be normal mineralogical samples, but in this situation these were burns, and there was times where the fibers that you looked at were actually charred, and so it was a completely different looking type of fiber. Even the crystallography of the fiber changed.
And there was a release of heat that was off the scale. Fires ignited. Crushing tearing was going on. And chaos, mostly just chaos, on some mathematical level was happening. You can't even describe it physically because it was too big, too chaotic.
Like everyone else, it was totally out of your human capacity to digest it and absorb it.
And there was a release of heat that was off the scale.
This is a photograph made on March 30th, 2002, and it's in the southern part of the site, actually inside the South Tower. And I was walking along down here when this fireman called out to me and came running down the slope and handed me this Bible that he found. It has the smell of concrete dust and slightly singed steel and paper, and it's all woven together in a way that is just a memory trigger right away. As soon as I smell that, I'm there.